Hey guys, so I'm going to a retreat for 5 days. It's gonna be a retreat, it's called Beond. I'm gonna be seeing what they do there. It's psychedelic, it's Ibogaine. So if you don't know, it's DMT, like kind of like mushroom or LSD or other substance. Ibogaine would be the most powerful one. So it's a 5-day retreat. And you do 1 dose. You can do 2 doses if you stay 10 days. They have different programs. This one is called optimization. So I'm super interested to go. As you know, I like to explore my consciousness. I like to know more about that. It's going to be the first time that I do Ibogaine. So now I'm going to get ready for this retreat. I'm going to shave my hair. As you know, I do it myself. So I'm going to fade the side. And then I'm going to start packing some luggage, getting ready for those 5 days of disconnecting, going deep in myself, doing meditation, being mindful, all that good stuff. So I'm gonna take you on the journey with me, and I'm gonna rate you my experience, how it is, how is it, what was the lesson learned. I'm gonna take you with me on that trip. So let's shave the hair. What I'm using is that razor by Wall. I'm also using it's called a magic clip, so this one, and nothing fancy, honestly guys. I just decided to start shaving the side because it's super easy, nothing fancy, and you can do it whenever you want. So let's get to it. I'm gonna show you what I do. First, I'm using this razor to kind of mark where I want to do the fade. If you do a low fade or high fade, you can choose, and then you're gonna change different clipper depending on where you're going. So I'm just gonna get all that out and gonna start now. This is it guys, this is the result. So hair is done, beard is done, I trimmed everything, trimmed the neck, I'm all sexy and ready for the trip. And yeah, now I'm gonna go work, then I'm gonna pack luggage, I'll take you with me, and I hope that it was useful. I know some people might want to do their own fading lining. It's just practice, honestly. The first time I did it, it was imperfect. Still, sometimes you could not make it perfect. The goal is to remove a little bit, and then you can always go a little shorter if you need on the side or whatever. And then for the top, that you will need a barber. Right now I don't need to cut them so much, so I'm keeping them like that because I was growing them. At some point I'll go, but for the fading, so I can be always on point every 4 days. It's time to pack the luggage guys. I'm gonna show you one trick that I use. I rarely ever travel with a check-in luggage, just because most of the time they lose it, it delays and all that stuff. Especially now I'm going only for 5 days. So make sure you roll your clothes, it's gonna help you a lot. I put the shoes, those are just minimalistic shoes, so you could roll them. I'm gonna put them at the bottom. I'm gonna put flip-flop at the bottom, and then I'll bring a few pair of shorts. And then you want to roll everything nice and compact. Got a few socks. I prepped the outfit for tomorrow. That's it. I'm gonna show you my favorite bag for traveling. I added this little compartment right now because I'm gonna be bringing the camera. So this goes in. It's a nomadic bag. It's really practical. There's a pocket for the iPad or laptop, whatever you want to bring. I'm gonna bring the journal. This I'm gonna put it in the front pocket here. Like you see, it's locked, so I need to You can back. You can back. I put my passport up top and some earpods. This bag is probably the best for travel, guys, honestly. And it counts as a backpack, but technically speaking, it's almost a carry-on. So this is it. I'm gonna leave for Mexico tomorrow morning. Not Mexico, but Cancun, which is in Mexico. And yeah, I prepared the clothes for tomorrow. Everything is wrapped up. I'm gonna bring my wallet, and I'll see you tomorrow morning.
When I'm lonely in the dark, I know you are with me, yeah. Don't you see that I need you so much? Don't you see that I love you so much? Oh na 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 na, oh na na.
I arrived and now the room is ready, guys. I'm gonna show you the room. Got a beautiful pool in the back. So this is my room. Very spacious. So I already got a massage, that's why I have some stuff in the face. Massage was amazing. Now we're gonna do some sound healing. And I got some tanning outside and an amazing meal. What a beautiful day. There's a whole candle ritual here. You burn a candle while you're doing the medicine, the Ibogaine medicine. You're burning a candle because it's bringing that new energy and burning the old energy. So it's super cool. They have candle ritual. They do other things like that. Let me keep going.
You and me, we both live life at full speed. Easy to see when we collide. No one walks away easy. I never thought you'd be the one. I never meant to take your heart. I never felt so hard. I never meant to be the one. I never thought I'd break your heart.
So day 2 at the retreat, guys. I just want to update you of my intention and what happened so far. The team is just amazing. The chef is amazing. The people that own the facility are amazing. And the group that I'm with. So how it happened here is everybody can come at different dates. So somebody arrived today, somebody arrived at the same time as me, and there was a group that was already there. So it's a very good synergy in between people, because some people did Ibogaine, which other people arrive and they could be stressed, and then people share how amazing was the experience. So it gives a different experience. Sometimes if you all go at the same time in the journey, nobody know what to expect. And having this kind of different vibe is the first time I do it as a retreat like that. It's super cool. And everybody's just amazing. We do like breath work, meditation, gratitude circle, all the amazing stuff. We do some, we had today like a drawing session. So I drew a butterfly with colors and whatever. Some people drew whatever they were feeling like. And then you have one session with someone to talk about what's your intention for this session, and I'll share with you guys. For me, it's healing some inner child or childhood trauma. Like there is some stuff that I don't have access from my memory that I know could be a blockage in going fully in life with love, relationship, or even in work sometime, and we all have those things that we want to heal and we want to go more fully in life. And my mantra is lead with an open heart. So always going in life fully loving, fully caring, and being able to do my work at best and help people to unlock their full potential, to achieve any goal that they're set. So I want to understand even more the subconscious mind, and sharing the space with other people that went through trauma, that experienced some stuff. It's really beneficial. I see some patterns, some behavior. I just love it. And so far the whole team has been amazing. Today we also painted a candle. So you put your intention in the candle, then we're gonna light it up while we do Ibogaine tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm gonna do Ibogaine. Ibogaine is gonna be 12 hours long. It's a long journey, and there's like 4 to 6 hours of visual, and then 6 to 8 hours of landing, of integration, and then another 2 days, and it lasts like 90 days in your system. So it's quite a powerful journey, and they give you like a whole book of preparation that comes with it. The place is called Beond. Honestly, I would recommend it to everyone. I know Ibogaine has a reputation to be only for addict or AA or people with disorder, but it's good for everyone. Every psychedelic has a different purpose. Every psychedelic has a different journey. This one is a very good pattern and behavior break. It helps to break those patterns, break those behaviors, so you can start a clean slate, clean life, whatever new habits you want to have. So if you we're doing obsessive thing with sex, with gaming, with smoking, with ordering stuff, like whatever you have, like whatever OCD, ADHD, it's good to start with a clean slate. And I love to try new stuff. And Thursday, it's not in link with Beond directly, but I found someone in Mexico, in Cancun, that's gonna host a Bufo for me. So that's also gonna be an amazing experience. So I'll take you through the journey tomorrow. Now I'm gonna go to bed. And tomorrow it starts at 8. We do the test because they monitor. It's very professional. They monitor your whole health to make sure you're ready for the journey, so nothing happen. There's always a risk, but they want to take the minimal risk possible. And at 9:30 we start the journey, and it finish at 9 when your heart rate go back to full baseline. So yeah, I'll take you with me tomorrow, and I'll let you know how the journey went and what did I learn. I always go with the intention also of whatever need to be shown will be shown to me, and I just have faith in my higher self, in God, in the universe, to show me what I need.
So we are going to connect you to this 5-lead cardiac monitor, okay? This 5-lead cardiac monitor is going to give us real-time vitals and also a real-time look into your cardiac cycle, all right? Since Ibogaine does tend to prolong the QT, it is important for us to keep monitoring your cardiac cycle until you are able to leave this room. When are you able to leave this room? Once your QT and QT segments have come back down to normal, okay? To normal baseline levels. This IV that you see right here, I'm about to install an IV on you as well. Okay. And the IV contains, it's a saline solution with some very important electrolytes, potassium and magnesium, to help protect your heart. Okay?
Awesome.
Now lay back. Let's get you connected. How do you feel?
Feel good. Excited for this journey.
Are you feeling ready for this journey?
Yeah, I was born ready.
Nice. Nicely said. Remember what we spoke about yesterday, Mike? You go into this, and you have to remember, right? You get to trust not only the team today, but the medicine, yourself, and you get to do some deep exploration of self today.
You have a spirit that reminds me of my brother. He's very innocent and pure and loving and carefree.
Thank you.
It's good. I'm glad you're helping men in this world. They need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People, I thought a couple of times just to recluse and just get out of the world. But I calling so many times to come back to this work, so looks like I'm stuck helping people.
Or we change that narrative. You get the opportunity now.
No, I'm kidding. But I went to Bali, I lived there for 3 months, and then I was like, oh, I guess I have to come back.
And
We'll get this.
That's what I think would have happened to me if I hadn't met Tom, my husband. I always say I'd be living in a tree in Bali. He gave me structure, and because of him, I had to come out to the real world and do real work.
It's
But
so.
I think
You went to Bali?
Yeah, I've been all over the place.
That's so good.
And I'm like very free, and I don't like to be in one place or in a relationship.
Yeah.
But it's good. I think I needed the groundedness, and I think our souls came here to create in the world, and not to hide.
Yeah, it's to do the gift. It's a journey. Like, the world is suffering right now, and people don't even realize it. So it's doing the work. I wanted to do that since I was 19. So.
To help people?
Yeah, I saw Tony Robbins and I was like, that's me in a few years. But I love the work you're doing here, so that's why I wanted to come. It's like, it's a safe place for people to come for a big journey. Like, because Ibogaine is like, it's a big journey.
Can you tell me about how long you've known about Ibogaine? Or how did you hear about Ibogaine?
It was a calling. I saw Joe Rogan talk about how good it was, and I never heard about it before, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. So I started following Beond, and I was like, I'll reach out later. And then the next morning I woke up with a message in my inbox, and that same day my friend, one of my best friends from Canada that I was supposed to take on a psilocybin journey, messaged me, and he's like, hey, there's a place in Hawaii, they do Ibogaine. And I'm like, oh shit, what a coincidence. I'm like, I'm actually talking with a place that do Ibogaine, and he was the first guy I was supposed to bring, Richie.
Oh yeah.
The first guy, and he couldn't because he's launching his business, and they're late on the process, so he's like, I can't go for 5 days. So I was like, okay. I was like, I'll tell you how it is. But yeah, it just, everything aligned, and I was like, okay, I guess I have to do it. It's now. And
and what did Joe Rogan say about Ibogaine that made you interested?
it's a pattern and behavior inhibitor, like reset. And I have an inner child trauma that I want to go heal, and I never get enough time in psilocybin. Like, I feel like it feels like dying to me when I touch that. Like, I call it like a box. It's like a treasure, and it feels like I'm dying every time I get close to this.
And after the stars have crumbled to dust, we still feel the warmth burning in us, burning in us. And it hurts so bad, but it doesn't mean that it's wrong. No, 'cause after the storm,
We are the next day after the treatment. So I did the treatment not yesterday, the day before. It was amazing, honestly, guys. It was quite an intense experience. I've done psychedelic before, but this was a whole nother level of intensity in a journey, meaning it was 12-hour long, and the medicine kicked really, really hard at the beginning, and it's quite intense. But I would suggest everybody has to do it once in their life. It's life-changing. I've seen a lot of people here with addiction, like remove the addiction like that, people that were hoarders. It breaks pattern and behavior. I was looking for something. There was something I was feeling like missing, or something like waiting, and it gave me the certainty that I needed on some aspect of my life. It was just life-changing. And my mom is a AA, and she suffered from depression or depressive state. I don't like to say depression. It's more like you do behavior that keeps you in a loop of being depressed, in a depressed state. And you can change your state, but when you're caught up in that loop, it's out. When you're caught up in an addiction, it's hard to get out of it. So I'm gonna get her here for sure for Ibogaine. There's a lot of research. The reason I'm here is because there's a lot of research, not only on psychedelic, but on Ibogaine for way more than just addiction. And that's the thing, there's a research coming out probably when this vlog is out. The research is gonna be out. I'll put the link. So my sister has a brain trauma from a car accident. Ibogaine can fix it. There's a lot of things like that that the current medicine, the drugs that they give my sister, let's say for example, it's been 10 years and there was not really an improvement, and the drug is killing her liver, and when the liver is going to be dead, they're going to give another drug that will kill the kidney, and then when both are fucked, there's nothing else, and then it's like a loop of no hope. Versus Ibogaine and plant medicine and psychedelic can rewire your brain. It was a crazy journey. And to share a little bit with you, I have the book, so we'll get a little personal, guys, and be vulnerable with you. There was something, like I had some trauma in the previous relationship that I thought was all healed, but I was carrying still some stuff. And yeah, so the first hour and a half, it was quite an experience in terms of you're in a bed, as you could see in the video. I'm gonna put it here, where you do the journey. It's a hospital bed, but the first hour and a half, I was in a real hospital bed, and it feels extremely real when you're in it. And you could feel the nurse coming in and telling you like, he's dying, blah, 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 and all those things, and they're touching you, and you feel their touch, you hear their voice. So I was peeking through the blindfold, I was lifting, and oh my God, am I dying or am I still in the room? It was like, I was kind of scared, and at some point I was like, you know what, if it's meant to be, it will be. I'll just surrender to the journey. And it took me some places. I even thought that I gained nothing at the end. I was like, fuck, I didn't. I was trying to catch one box the whole time, but I couldn't catch it. There's a lot of things like that. So yeah, I think the hospital, the first was probably could be my motorcycle accident, or I had my appendix exploded because the doctor let me on the fucking ER bed for 15 hours, and they waited and too much, and it exploded, and I could have died from it. So there was a few times like that I was near death experience for me in hospital in the past. So I don't know if I got trauma from it, what was the memory, but being there, it's like, it was funny. I was seeing memory flowing through my head, like voices, and it's like a movie of my life. It was very interesting. And saw my dad, my mom, my girlfriend. So there's a lot of cool stuff, like, and you could like the music, it's like a tribe music. You could feel something really special, and you feel that it's rewiring your brain, and you wake up and it's just life-changing experience. Would I do it again? I'm not sure. It's quite intense. I wanted to do it for sure, so I'm happy I did it. Everybody should do it, like I said. Maybe I'll feel called in a future, but right now I would not do another dose. I would not do it again. I don't feel like I need to, and it's very intense. And like once you're done after the 12 hour, you're still like wobbly, like your whole world is shaking. And then I didn't sleep the whole night because you still have vision. It's not as intense, but you still have all those visions, so didn't sleep. And then up to almost dinner the next day, I was like not 100% back. I had brain fog. So yeah, I had so many times the same vision of predicting the future, in terms of that was one of the key thing of the manifestation. They were showing me that it's 100% real, and it was just like when you design your life and you write it down and you make a board of what you want and you give it to life, it will happen, it will manifest for you. So that was one of the key things that I can give you guys. They showed me clearly that was it. And today the agenda is Bufo. I'm gonna do Bufo I think at 12 or 1. It's not at Beond. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna go experience Bufo. It's a 20-minute psychedelic of euphoria and pure bliss and connection with the universe in one. So I'll update you on that. But that's the update, guys. So many good things about psychedelic. If you've never done it in your life, I preach for it. It's life-changing. Once I call it peeking behind the curtain. Once you do that, you'll never see life the same way. It's just an experience that needs to be done. And a lot of people are like, I did psilocybin, or I did shroom, or I did LSD, or I did all those stuff, but you did it in a party, in a recreational setting. Doing it with a blindfold to go inside of yourself is a whole different journey. And you never did really psychedelic until you did that. Because when you spend time inside of yourself going, you're never gonna see life the same way. So definitely try it out, and I'll update you on the rest of the trip. Let's go.
Well,